What's up everyone, this is Brett at Start Your Skate Business, and in this video, I'm moving to Florida. And this is the second video, and the reason why I haven't posted in so long is because it's been so hard. After creating that last video, it kind of got the weight off my shoulder, and I thought I would be able to start moving forward. However, I curled up in a ball. I haven't done anything. There's just been so many things on my mind. And it got to a point where I couldn't make any decisions. I couldn't do anything. I avoided emails, I avoided people, I avoided hard conversations. And this is the reason why I actually wanted to film today and really show the struggles of just moving to a different state while you have a skate park or a business. But after I created that video, there's been different clients that I have, well, Skate the Foundry has, and people were upset, angry, confused, and that all makes so much sense. I would be too, to find this out on YouTube, and I'm sharing it to the world, but I haven't shared it to my clients. I haven't shared it to my staff. I haven't shared it, with other people, even friends and family. So this is like a lesson that I learned to just communicate. So the big lesson of this whole video is, if you're struggling, keeping it inside internally might be all right for like that moment, but really to force yourself to communicate to other people, because other people have great ideas. The past few days, I have reached out to some industry people. Ryan Clemens is one. I've talked to different members of my skate park and staff members, and I received so much positive feedback as far as what Skate the Foundry could be. My ideas are not the best. I know that. I like to collect a bunch of data from everyone and then create a decision. But what I did in this first video was really just think about it without sharing it to anyone, and I came up with this decision to try to find a hero in a way, to take over the place, to replace myself, to find someone that can be an owner operator. And for that to happen, it's very hard. It's very hard to find someone that can take the responsibility when things happen, to be the operator, to contact the insurance companies, to renew insurance, to renew leases, and negotiate, and also to teach programs, but then also enroll people in programs, and be there for the open skates, send out the emails, update the website, so there's so many things to do as an owner operator. And I got into this business because I was so passionate about skateboarding. I was passionate about media and creating film, and like a lot of skateboarders are creative anyway. But I got into skateboarding because of my passion. So all this stuff that I started doing, I didn't start it all at once. I started just with the skate park. Then I added on single lessons, group lessons, camps, and then creating a website and creating social media. And then so it kind of slowly grew over time. It wasn't just like, boom, I'm an owner operator, all this stuff is like I got to do. But it was all fun, and I was all in as well. I was crazy. I still am crazy, but I was crazy. But I went all in, and I loved every second of it. I love skating, and over time, I created these systems that other people can, I started being able to replace myself in certain areas, which is great. I don't even know where I'm getting at. This is crazy. But anyway, hopefully, now I'm gonna rewatch this. I'm gonna be like, oh, I was talking about this, that's why I said that, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, sorry that I just had a complete brain fart. But we're gonna just reel it back in, and I'm gonna just talk to you about some of the things that came up since the last time I created that video. So I created the video, curled up in a ball. I haven't communicated to anyone. I was so nervous. And then I just started thinking of different ways. So I had the person to replace me. Don't think that is going to be the best situation. It's going to be hard, because someone that could replace me, that will cost a lot. So that's the reason why I wanted to give up my ownership, or give up a portion of it and have a partner. After thinking I don't know about that, because that would require me to still be heavily involved in Skate the Foundry. So I thought, well, what if we simplify the model? This is another option. So No programs, no lessons. Skate the Foundry is just a facility for key holders and members, and they can come and go whenever they want. No open skate, but if there's any instructors, they can come and pay a little bit extra on their monthly membership fee or whatever, and then they can come and teach people how to skateboard in there, and then they're in charge of their lessons and collecting the fees and marketing themselves and all that stuff. And kind of like how a weight trainer works in a gym, or a yoga instructor in a studio. Like, they're in charge of their own clients, they make the money, they're just paying for the space to use. So I thought that was an interesting idea, but then it comes to liability insurance, and that is also a little tough, which I actually have to talk to my insurance company to see if this is a possibility. Then the other thing that I thought about was having a brand come in, like DC Shoes, and like kind of take it over. But that got eliminated after talking with Ryan, knowing that brands don't really want to just buy a skate park. I scratched that off the list, which was really helpful. And this is going back to like communicating with people, because that was in my head for so long. And just with one simple like conversation, that is something I no longer have to think about. That's off the table. It's on to another plan. The other option was a board of directors, which I talked to one of our members and person that is enrolled into our programs, and considered board of directors and having a group of people like a part of it. That is one way. And then there's another option, such as having a one key person, like still membership, private membership and key holders. But then there's maybe one person that gets paid a month, and they come and make sure the facility is clean, make sure everything is all good. And that could be an option too. Those are like the things that I've thought about, and there's definitely ways where I like combined them and played around with it, and you know, my head is just freaking spinning at the moment. But the good thing that like I'm really happy that I actually did was to reach out for help and reach out to people that, you know, care about the space. And there's people that care about it maybe more than I do at this moment, and that is super special, that I created something that someone cares more about than I do. I do want to also just acknowledge that within my last video I shared that I was moving before sharing it with lots of like people that I felt like should know, and that definitely does like kind of hurt that I actually hurt other people, and that feeling is just no good, and I do apologize to those people. So for entrepreneurs out there going through struggles, trying to figure out what to do next in their business, communicate to people. Entrepreneurship is very lonely. Like I felt so alone for so long throughout this journey, because it's hard to talk to other entrepreneurs. They're busy. Yes, you can go to meetups. Other people may not understand the struggles you're going with. You can't really talk with employees. They don't understand like certain things, you know. It could be, for example, like payroll, for example, and which makes sense. It makes total sense. Like, I'm an employee of Zoomies right now, and it would be awkward for me to talk to, I don't know, the CEO about paying me more or less, or the pay structure. Like, it would be weird. But it's still a very lonely path. But what I'm finding out is that it's not so lonely. Being able to talk to clients that actually really care about the space, care about me, really means a lot. People that are happy for me, and also, you know, a little nervous because of the unknown. That's where I'm at. Try to make some decisions so that Skate the Foundry can live on forever and continue to have such a beautiful community. So that's my video. I hope you got something out of it. If not, I hope you had some. I hope it was entertaining. Seeing me going like I can't even keep eye contact because I'm so like, oh, it feels so bad. But no, that's where I'm at, and hopefully the next video shares more information about where I'm at, what I'm doing. We got the move date. I'm not going to share that right now. The clock is ticking. But anyway, thanks for watching. I feel like this isn't the video to say like and subscribe, so I'm not going to say it. Talk to you later.